Every single week, 5 people ask to purchase my mole claws and skins off me. I knew it was a moneymaker, but I didn't realize just how good this moneymaker was. So to start off, these things are fairly hard to come by. Both moleskin and claws have a G limit of only 50. This means you can only get a total of 100 every 4 hours if we combine them both together, assuming the person was buying them solely through the Grand Exchange, that is. That's only 600 a day, and that's assuming they sell to you. You can actually collect mole parts yourself way faster than buying them off the Grand Exchange. So just for the sake of comparison, I tested at max speed how fast killing the mole was with a twisted bow and Darox, arguably the 2 fastest methods when killing the mole. Killing the mole isn't the main part of this video, so I'm not going to describe how to kill the mole. It's an extremely straightforward boss, but if you do kill it, please just make sure you have the Valley Shield 3 or better, or you'll want to rip your hair out. I can promise you that. With max range and a twisted bow, I managed to get 74 kills in an hour. With Darox, 1 HP the entire time, I managed to get 67 kills in an hour. So for everyone saying in this video, "Rar, you have a twisted bow, of course you're gonna make a lot," gonna stop you right there, Home Slice, because yes, I could acknowledge the difference, but I bet it's much smaller than you originally thought. I also made 2 mil with the twisted bow and 1.5 mil with Darox. But the twisted bow numbers is definitely a tad skewed. I got 9 U-lock drops. That's insane. I got incredibly lucky. It's way over drop rate. And I got a dragon left half. And I know what you're thinking. Could have been a pet. I thought it too. Real bummer. It's actually my second one. RIP. For the sake of argument, let's go with the Darox method. 67 kills, getting 1 claw per kill, and averaging 2 skins per drop. You get an average of 201 nests in an hour. Really beats that 4-hour limit of 100 in total, doesn't it? If you really want to know how much you'll make, take how many mole kills you get in an hour and multiply it by the average GP per kill on the wiki. Most monsters have super rare expensive drops that make the average amount skewed unless you kill thousands of them, but the mole's best non-rare drop table loot is the 1 out of 13 U-log drop. If we take this number and look again at the methods we use, you should average 1.81 mil an hour with the twisted bow and 1.64 mil an hour with Darox. The main reason for me going on and on about how good the mole is that you don't have to sit around all day having your money locked up. Go and kill the mole, have fun, get the pet. Now on to the fun part, the real moneymaker here. Let's cash in those mole parts. Okay, here we are. Keep in mind, guys, this isn't all 6.4k moles killed. Let's just throw up in the price checker. I guess it's about 5.9. 113 mil. This is extremely emotional for me. This has been like a 7-month journey. I mean, the journey still isn't over yet, but I've just been so eager to cash these in, so... Okay, 5.8k mole claws, 11.6k mole skins. Let's do it. I like to trade in mole parts. Wow. Okay. Let's head to the bank. This is gonna be crazy. Honestly, I'm so excited for this. Okay, extract. 15.7k nests with seeds and 1.7k nests with rings. Apparently you can do about 6,000 an hour, so this is gonna take a while. Guess let's get started. We're about 17 minutes in, and it seems that 16 nests per inventory seems to be the magic number here, at least for the seed ones, anyway. Anything more than that, and I notice my inventory filling up way more often. This definitely is the type of method where you get as much as you put in. It's not like you're killing dragons and can AFK for 10 to 15 seconds at a time while you're killing it. Every misclick is losing GP per hour here, and you're clicking several times a second. The wiki actually says you lose money doing this, so we're about to find out if this is all a waste, but considering how many times I've been asked for the mole skins and claws, I find that very hard to believe, so we're going through with the plan anyway. Oh, that wasn't too hard to figure out. This doesn't even list a lot of the seeds. I mean, I'm not going to investigate which seeds specifically, but the dragon fruit tree seeds aren't here, and I've gotten a bunch of them so far. So... yeah, it's just wrong. This is just wrong. So is this. Oh my gosh, somebody's got to change this. There's no. All right, I want the name of the person who put on the wiki that 6k nests can be open in 1 hour. I stopped the timer at exactly 1 hour because take a look at this. 8.7k nests have been opened. Granted, I wasn't expecting the max nests per hour to be put on the wiki, but I did expect it to have numbers higher than what my grandma can do. Casually, you can easily get around 7.5k an hour. Easily. Easily, trust me. All right, this is the last time I'm going to pause the clock before I finish the nests. I just want to make a very important point. We're actually at the break-even point. As you can see up here, remember it was 113, 100 and something K. So we're at the break-even point. But the cool thing is that these unopened nests, as you can see, it's factoring in the GE price, the same price as an already open nest, which means all the seeds in the remaining seed one and all the rings in the remaining ring ones are all going to be profit that we're now going to get, since it already counts in the price of the nest. Now, granted, these are probably going to fluctuate when I sell them in bulk to the Grand Exchange, but it's a cool thing to keep note of, that everything from this point on is also profit. Plus, I didn't mention this, but we started with 14 spirit seeds and we're at 91. Our last inventory, let's put that in there, stop the timer, 1 hour and 57 minutes, we'll call it. My wrist is broken, and honestly, guys, I was wrong about going slower. I was speeding up. I really got the rhythm there. It's funny because once you got to the rings, the money per hour slowed down drastically because you can't get those big ticket items anymore, like the dragon fruits, the magic seeds, the U seeds, stuff like that. Let's also see how many spirit saplings we have. 114. Wow, that means we have 100 exactly. That makes my life pretty easy. That is crazy. Now, this isn't the profit just yet, guys. Right over here, there is more we still have to do. And everything I do, I'm going to keep the timer running when I do it, just so we can get a very accurate idea of how much we're actually making. Okay, so all we did was pop a telly to Narda. I started with 1 mil cash, so 12K Narda teleport. Wow, he's really short. So basically, we're going to pay 50 coins for him to crush all these, because there's no way I'm sitting there and crushing 17,000 nests. That's insane. Do I just use it on him? Okay, yeah, that's a lot of money, but it's an 80 GP difference between crushed and not crushed, and so we should have a difference of 30 for 17,000, so we should profit. Very quick teleport using the skills necklace. Now, do I just use these seeds? Guys, I just want to say that I really wouldn't recommend this, because it's much better if you actually save these to get your farming up, but I wasn't going to just take the average amount, because I think that's a bit grimy if I did it for the video. So these are tier 5 seed packs that you get from cashing in these spirit seeds. I actually cashed in 106 in total, because you do sometimes get spirit seeds back. So I made sure I chucked those in for more money as well. The average loot of these are 94K per pack. So as you can imagine, these spirit seeds are going to bump up the total profit by a massive amount. And we're on the last seed pack. Okay, guys, let's stop that timer. Let's put everything in the bank. 136 mil, and God, you thought there was a lot of seeds before. I am very overwhelmed with all the seeds we just got from those seed packs. Okay, but at least we have everything. 2 hours and 8 minutes to do everything you see here from cashing in the mole parts. So the only thing left is to sell. That's the part I'm most nervous on, because that's the point where we know how much profit we made. 136 mil, but will we actually get 136 mil? Let's go check it all in the Grand Exchange. Just a little disclaimer before I reveal the total amount. There's going to be some people who claim I ruined this moneymaker, and here's what I have to say about that. This moneymaker has been around since 2006 and is botted heavily. So this video in itself won't change the long-term prices at all. I can promise you that. But let's imagine it does. Then mole claws and skins rise, which means when you kill the mole, you'll make even more money. And if it doesn't happen, then you just continue buying your 600 a day and make the same amount of money, or more, maybe a little less. It's legit a win-win situation, so enjoy it. Here we are with the final verdict. Everything of value has been sold. Took about 5 minutes to sell everything, and for the seeds that didn't sell, I kept them in for about an hour, and they all sold. The reason that they took so quick to sell is that I honestly didn't even bother selling half of them, as they only amounted to 28K. Was going to waste my time with those, and neither should you. So the total value of everything comes out to 136.17 mil, which I'm actually extremely shocked